All right, welcome back. If you don't know, I have been doing this series for a little while, but it's one of those series that I do maybe like a couple episodes just to, fill some time in between other things, and this is about as far as I've gotten. So, I actually did all of these ones, all six of these already. Unfortunately, four of these were on my laptop, and it doesn't really allow you to transfer save data, unfortunately. So let's pause real quick. You have at least 750 guests in your park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. So if you never played the old school roller coaster tycoons, they're relatively easy games to get into. Um, and growing up, this was one of my favorites, like PC games in like elementary, middle school era. So let's go ahead. Okay, so zoning is quite dense here. Um, might make actually placing down one of these things kind of difficult. All right. What's the problem? Okay. Maybe I was placing it in the wrong spot. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember when the last time I did one of these episodes was, because it wasn't recently. I do kind of wish that I could zoom in a little more. Unfortunately, this angle is, or not, the zoom isn't quite as good as I would really like, especially with the isometric camera angle here. Also, it's always annoying to me when you can't get the money that you've spent on something back. All right, did that actually open up our... No, it did not. Okay, we need to do that. Let's lower the price of this because it's definitely not worth 200, or not 200, 2. And we'll set the amount for the park to 4. Let's go ahead. Still have some money. We should definitely build a bathroom. It's usually one of the first things that I like to do. Build it on this little boardwalk. It'll be nice. Let's go ahead. Put the drink stall right by the bathroom. Makes sense. And we'll put an ice cream shop next to that. All right. Good to go. All right. Why don't we have any guests? Should definitely hire a couple handymen. You should definitely wait. No point in you being running while there's no one there. Alright, second guy can go there. We need probably 2 mechanics. That's probably more than enough for right now. It's definitely for right now since we only have the one ride. We need to get a couple more rides going. This is kind of embarrassing to to place down, but I guess we'll do it. Oh shoot. Didn't think about the fact that it wasn't going to place it at a level. All right. Sorry. I always forget to like close a bunch of these windows. I need to remember to do that, otherwise it gets really cluttered. Yeah. So if you have played the game, you have like a favorite map. Um, Obviously, I think Dynamite Dunes, that was like one of the first ones, right? The the desert one. That was always up there as my favorite. That was again, that was um my first level that I ever did because I think I skipped the Evergreen Guard or whatever the first one is called. Neither none of those are really good. Okay, let's take a look at science, make sure that it's not doing the wrong thing. Um, no, none of that. No gentle rides. All right. Yeah, my usual philosophy with these is ride improvements good, shops and stalls good, thrill rides are okay, and then roller coasters. Roller coasters are always good. Obviously, the thrill rides are kind of the help take up the space, while the roller coasters are what people actually want to ride. And then drink and food stalls are always good because that's just pure money. Now, obviously, we have limits here, but are we allowed to buy anything? It's not looking like it. Looks like we're pretty limited, and doesn't look like we can buy land to build over top of for boat hire. Oh, right. Um, yeah, I mean, we can build some of these. Honestly, right in this like little lagoon here is probably good. Oh, okay. So another sort of philosophy that I have with this is I don't like raising the price other than raising it up from free to like $4 or $5 until I get that message. If that message happens, then I'm like, okay, I'll raise it up by $5. That's usually what I do because the last thing I want is for people to complain that the price is overcharging. So when it comes to these boat buildings, I tend to just um, I like to just have it kind of free open. Do whatever you want. Just don't get hit by a roller coaster. Uh, Definitely don't need it that to be that high. All right, looks like we're starting to get a few more people coming in. That's good to see. We could go ahead and hire a security guard just to be good. And probably one entertainer isn't fine for now. We are going to want to get some benches and some trash cans. Having plenty of trash cans around is good to help prevent, trash from being everywhere. I tend to like to put them on slopes personally, because usually you're not building stuff on slopes. So, because when you build stuff, it often deletes like whatever is on the sides, so like trash cans or um, park benches or stuff. Really don't know if you can build park benches on slopes. It's something that I don't haven't checked in quite a while. Um, yeah, you can't. You can't actually build park benches on slopes, which makes sense. I wouldn't really want to be sitting on a park bench on a slope. Be a little uncomfortable. Sure that there are plenty of places to sit. Don't want to. We don't want to put too much up here. Sorry, trying to suppress a cough. All right. We could not that one. This. Yeah. Go ahead. Place a queue line there. Queue lines are beneficial to have because then people aren't just um walking past the building. All right. Is there a reason why people aren't? I want to go home. You just got here. All right. I guess that's fine. I don't know. I don't know how long they had been waiting, but all right. So unfortunately, yeah, we're we're unfortunately very limited on our space. Um, we're limited to these three islands right here and the little bit of water in between. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if I could like buy some of the land or buy like the rights to build over top of it. But yeah, this is quite the small park. It's very limited by the hilly nature of all the islands. And especially this one is just a long stringy island. So here's one of the downsides of playing the original RollerCoaster Tycoon, and I am playing this on my physical copy. I have a physical disc that I'm using. Um, there's no like speed up feature at all. The rate at which we're going is going to be the rate at which we will be going the entire time. So if we start getting to a point where we're pretty close, but we're just waiting on the time, I will probably start just letting the game play and cutting out stuff just because that gets really boring really fast just sitting here watching time go by at a snail's pace. All right. So at this point, we might be safe to go ahead. I'd like to get a different roller coaster. Are we getting close to this? Could go and do canoes. Unfortunately, we do have to close the ride, which is kind of annoying. Log flume. Okay. Water rides kind of fall in a different, um, excuse the pun, but boat compared to other rides. They're not like a specific type of ride in here. I think they kind of fall under thrill rides though, instead of roller coasters. But okay, entrance fee is cheap. Let's go ahead, raise that up a little. I usually stick to $5 intervals, just because I don't want to overcharge. Yeah, here's the unfortunate problem. It's going to be really hard to use like the uh pre-made rides on this map because of the limited space. So we're going to have to figure out how to, well, obviously I know how to to build the roller coasters, but I find the hardest part about building your own roller coasters is building it so that the guests don't. How are you lost? You're right by the exit. God. Can I make the duck? Yeah. Best part of the game right here. Just making the ducks quack. It's kind of like in SimCity 2000. If you click on the helicopter, it'll spiral out of control and crash. And if you're not playing without disasters, it can actually start a fire. Thankfully, these ducks don't go and eat all the bread that I have at my park. Yeah, I'm, I don't really want to build any of these other things because they're all lame. The guests will think that the park is lame because of it. I mean, I could see maybe doing a haunted house. Charge 60. That seems fine-ish. I want to go home. Well, then go home. I'm not holding you hostage here. So, let's see. At this point, we're really just kind of waiting. Okay, cool. Roller coaster. It's gonna be another half a month, though. Yeah, I really wish you could speed up time a little bit, at least. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be. That was interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to be like super fast, but like maybe double speed. I don't know why, that just makes me laugh. Go ahead and start clearing out some trees, make some room for ourselves. That's that's the kind of annoying part of doing such a foresty map is there's always trees everywhere. And yeah, trees look nice. They're pretty, but they also get in the way of me making roller coasters, and that's why I don't like them. Could maybe, I don't know. How much money are we losing to loans, only about $16. So I suppose we could probably get rid of. Let's get rid of 3 of them. We're not planning on doing anything too crazy money-wise right now. The other thing will be just kind of leveling this island out a little. That's going to take a lot of money, though. The trees are annoying, but they don't really cost too much to remove. For the longest time, I didn't know how to actually remove them. If you're curious, I'm right-clicking on them with the dig tool, and that seems to get rid of them. I don't think trees can grow back. Oops, that's not what I want to do. But honestly, that might be what I want to do. Clear up as much space as possible for anything new that we want to put on this island. Roller Coaster 1 has broken down. Oh no. Someone should get on that. Seeing as how it's the main moneymaker here. Besides our drink stall. Thankfully, you do get some money back for deleting stuff that you had built, like the paths. Suspended single rail roller coaster. All right. That's not bad. It is weird that we only started with 1 roller coaster type. Usually the game starts you off with at least 2. Definitely the most expensive part of RollerCoaster Tycoon is terraforming. That is like by far the most expensive part of it. So I'd like to try and limit the amount of actual terraforming we do. Guys, come on. Oh no. Okay. Thankfully he went back to the path. I could probably go ahead and if I can do it before anyone shows up, I can shoot. No. No. Okay, good. He he went back to the path. I was afraid that he was going to be lost forever. Roller coaster. Come on, guys. It's one of the mechanics like okay, there he is. I guess we need to keep this guy. Okay, I can't actually click on him. Let's okay, so he's actually over here. I think I'm going to tell him to kind of stay over in this area. And then you need to stay, like, up towards the front. And I think that's basically all the rides, right? Wait. Darn it. I accidentally gave him the job that I meant to give to the other guy. Oh, silly me. Alright. Let's try this again. You do these guys. These couple rides. And that should... I'm surprised that I can even assign stuff like out completely outside of the bounds of the park. I miss... Okay, I did miss a path. That one was hard to see, apparently. Well, duh, I don't want to start construction on the roller coaster. I'm playing a lot of Stardew Valley lately. Um, I'm very tempted to do a new series for that. Because they have added some new stuff since we did the original series. Um, and again, I think I've said this in a few playthroughs, but that series unfortunately had to get a soft end because I had some recording issues and we missed out on a lot of big events because of that. And I just didn't think it was worth trying to continue the series with missing that stuff. So I just figured it was better to just end the series. All right, let's see. You, where are you? Okay, you are actually where I kind of want you to be. I want you to patrol this island. And honestly, I'm going to tell you not to bother mowing the grass. I don't know if like mowing the grass really affects anything other than the look. Like I don't know if that actually affects the moods of the ponds. It seems like trash and vomit are really the only things, at least that I've noticed, that the ponds really hate. All right, what do we got? Completing design, information kiosk. Okay, that will be good. That'll hopefully help prevent people from getting lost as easily. We doing all right. Okay, so people are getting hungry. So maybe I'll put another food stall back here. Seems like, as well as a bathroom stall and stuff. I will go ahead, place it on this side. And make it $1. That's one of the things that I kind of like to do is I'll make like these back ones a little more expensive. Since they're, you know, farther away from the entrance. I don't put a price on bathrooms because that's just evil. I don't know. I mean, I might be a capitalist here in this game, but I'm not that evil. I actually allow my employees bathroom breaks. All right. Let's see here. So I think we're almost done with this, right? Yeah, this will be coming out the next day. I don't know how long a day actually is in this. If you want to know what the day is, you can just hover down here and you'll get a little thing. I like to put the information kiosk right by the door. And I will make the maps a little cheaper as well as the umbrellas. Just because I do want people to actually buy these things when coming into the park. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna put a cut in here for now. I would say this has been a fairly good start so far. And yeah, in the next part, we'll continue on. try and get to our, what was it, like 700 guest? Is that right? 750. Which really shouldn't be too difficult. I think most of these runs we've hit that mark fairly easily. And if we desperately have to, we can always put ads out to make things. Best Valley Park in the country. Wow. That's a surprise. We have hardly anything. We have a couple of lame rides and one mediocre roller coaster. But thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.